And a great big hand for Rhett Sever.
All right, thank you. I'm not used to a live crowd, so that's good. I'm an escaped Mormon. Thanks. My mom raised us Mormon because she was a huge fan of the Osmonds. I wish that was a joke, but it's not. You know, nobody can think of a joke that genius, so you know it's the truth. But it's weird. I still, you know, update my Mormon singles profile once in a while, just because, you know, I just like a good challenge once in a while. So, and I was just too rational to stay a Mormon because, for example, they didn't let black people into the priesthood until 1978. Because, you know, we all know the power of the disco era when it comes to the advancements in civil rights. And we were the only family in a small town that was Mormon, so blah, blah, blah. I had a low self-esteem. And my mom gave me a huge stack of self-esteem books, self-help books growing up. But when I realized I needed that much help, it didn't do much for my self-esteem. And it was really weird. Once a priest fondled my scrotum, if you know what I mean. But it's all right because I learned something. I realized, oh, that's what they mean by sacrilegious. Okay. So, yeah. And so, yeah, there's just not a lot I understand about organized religion because I don't get why these radical anti-abortion people are so concerned with saving the babies of liberal people, because those babies are just eventually going to grow up to have no problem having an abortion themselves. And I just don't think the conservatives have really thought this through, because in the future you'd think they would want less liberal voters, like, so they can eventually pass the legislation, the anti-abortion legislation. But yeah, in the Midwest, you know, you have all the regular types of the old world types of discriminations, and in New York it's better. You know, we're more, I guess, evolved here. But we've just replaced discriminations with a whole nother set of discriminations. Because that's right, I have a flip phone, and I encourage everyone who has one to come out, because they can only suppress us if we hide. I'm sick of being turned away in public when I want to charge it. My kids are taunted on the playground by smartphone kids. We have to use the flip phone bathrooms and the flip phone water fountains. So I'm starting an advocacy group, People Against Flip Phone Violence, so please go to pfpv.org now to donate, because we are not going to be intimidated by new technology we don't understand and can't afford. Thank you. But I guess I'll you know, end it on a lighter note for you guys, because my favorite movie is It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah. Because my favorite quote is, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. I don't know, I just think that's kind of neat. You know? No, I'm just kidding. Why I bring it up is because I think it's really cool how that idea can just apply to anywhere in life, really. Because for example, every time a biker changes gear, a 12-year-old gets his first beer. And every time Southern cousins marry, a trucker names his mullet Larry. And every time a sports car is driven by a man named Cletus, a fetus grows an irregular penis. And yeah, every time a father abandons his family, a porn site is created by a man named Stanley. And every time a comedian plays a rhyming game, it only works if he uses a random name. So I don't know if you guys got anything out of this tonight, but if you leave with anything, I want you to take this away, is emotions are the Richter scale of life's most important moments. I just want you to know that. So. just want you to think about that. So, thanks. Have a good night.